So let's just go ahead and start. And like always, if anyone joins, we'll give them the brief rundown because it's been almost 10 minutes. Okay, it has. Okay, it's just now been 10 minutes, so that's good enough. Oh yeah, speaking of getting thrown out of court, Maya got thrown out of court. Maya, hey Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why did you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Phoenix, that's impossible for Maya. And honestly, if she had behaved, we would have lost the case. So, oh, okay. All right, so let's see what the guard has to say about Maya being in here a second time. Oh, that's it? No comment that he's seen that this is the second time Maya's been in here? That's actually really surprising. They questioned her, apparently. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense... Dion. We'll let you go after questioning. Phew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? Oh boy. I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bills of money every time I hear the word bail? Because I think that's what everybody pictures whenever you hear the word bail. Just fat stacks of cash. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. Didn't she say that cold showers were good too? Why are we back on waterfalls? Maya can make do with a cold shower. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Yeah, you know, actually that's kind of sad. Since she's not aware of when Mia is, like, channeling through her, Phoenix gets to see Mia again, for the most part. But she never can. And that's her sister. Kind of sad. Oh my gosh. At first, I read this as Lada's depression. Yeah, I have a whole file on how depressed Lada is. Deposition. Alright, I mean, everything else... we already know about all this. I don't think we've talked to Maya about this yet, again. Let's see what she has to say. My mother. To help your case. I read it the same way too. A little bit, it's been ingrained into us. It's at this point, it's a character trait. We recognize it immediately. We're like, as soon as we see anything that starts with D and it's reasonably long, we're like, depression! I'd know that word anywhere! And then you're like, oh, never mind. It's not depression. It's just the way of life, yeah. Now that I've shown her the picture, I'm not sure it was the right thing to do. No. I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. Phoenix, you have a lot of those bad decisions under your belt, let's be honest. Alright, we already showed her this. What does she have to say about this? Isn't that the enlarged photo Lotta was talking about? Uh-huh. It's nice and big. But you can't really see the faces any clearer, can you? True, but it did help us out a lot. Robert. I never paid attention to this guy's name. Robert. We still aren't establishing that it was 15 minutes after... Or sorry, was it 10? Yeah, 15 minutes after the turn of the day? They still don't know? Alright, so yeah. Still shot from approximately 1 meter away. Which... kind of... really is stumping me. Like, that means that there was nothing... not an outside shooter, and it couldn't have been suicide. But yeah, anyway. That's pretty much what we're trying to figure out. What the deal is with all these discrepancies and contradictions. With what we're seeing, and versus what we think happened, versus what really happened. So, with that, let's stop by the office first. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. I'm not examining all this. I'm done examining all this stuff. I'm tired of examining stuff in this freaking office. Where are we going? Gourd Lake? Criminal Affairs. Let's start at a wonky place and let's just go to Grossberg's. Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Tomorrow will be too late, Phoenix! Feel kind of bad for him. Yeah, we already saw that. Alright, well, I didn't anticipate there being too much, Hey, Rezzy! Oh, hey, forgot you started at the top of the hour. I'm here now. Hey, you didn't really miss anything. We just said hi to Maya in the detention center. She's apparently going to be questioned for her contempt of court, and we are allegedly going to be paying her bail money, which I don't know how much that's going to be, or how long someone can reasonably be kept in a detention center or jail for contempt of court, especially in this universe, but that's pretty much all you've missed. Now we're just about to continue with our investigation to figure out what the freaking heck happened that night. I'm gonna go here next. Little Bit seems to be sure that she knows who did it, and that we're also rich. Neither of which I'm pretty sure are true. Nobody is around anywhere. She's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build a case against Edgeworth. Yeah, so right now there's not really a lot of stuff going on anywhere else, which is kind of what I expected. So let's get to the investigation. Okay, a little bit. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. This font on this sign just throws me off so much. It looks so fake. It just doesn't look like a font you would ever see on a park sign. Anyway, wait, is there anything we need to look at? I don't guess so. I don't guess so, yeah? I mean, not really much going on. Okay. Let's go. Are we gonna find Santa Larry here? Oh yeah, Christmas passed, didn't it? We're on December 26th. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Speak of the devil. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiantz. Nobody is anywhere. I've not found anybody. That's crazy. This place is dead. What am I possibly gonna find? Nobody's around. Let's go here. I feel like there's something gonna be at the rental shop because that's the only place we haven't really found anything ever. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Oh, he's not out of the woods yet, Gumshoe. Thanks. Wonder why she brought a camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. I guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit. Let's see if anything's changed here. I don't think Lotta takes very good care of her SUV. It's covered with dents. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down. I mean, I'm still shocked as to how she got the car down here. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point, this no longer constitutes a picnic and probably qualifies as camping. Just saying. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Oh, so he is just calling it what it is. It is camping. And nobody cares! Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that trial today. This douchewad. There were 2 witnesses, he said. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard anything about that before. That's never stopped me before, Gumshoe. I know. Well, one thing that you missed, Resi, is when we stopped by the police department, we surmised that Gumshoe was kind of in hot water from the chief because he's not really working with them on the case for obvious reasons. So he's kind of... what's the word? He's not in a very popular position with the police station at the moment. So he's probably feeling a little bit of the pressure right now. The chief isn't happy with him. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. Wait, the DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. Really? I know at some point in one of the games we get to delve into that case, but I don't remember really anything about it, like most of the things that I am experiencing in this game. So that's going to be an exciting one. I didn't remember Edgeworth being that closely tied to it, though. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. Yeah, I got reminded of that as soon as I saw the text message about it. There's a lot of details to that. It ties everybody together. Maya's mom, Edgeworth's dad, Grossberg, and then this guy, the victim. I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved, I saw his lip trembling. Oh, Edgeworth, he's a softie, he's got a bit of a soft side. I mean, we've seen it though, like we've all been kinda suspicious. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait! I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Oh, is Gumshoe gonna cover it? Oh, Edgeworth! Dang. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too. Don't push it, Phoenix. Maybe if you win the case, he'll pay this month's rent. Okay. And once again, nothing here. Alright. Let's see what's over here. Maybe I should have picked up Maya first. Or if you lose the case, he won't have much for use for money, right? Exactly, Rezi. See, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. You know, it's just as well I wanted to actually pick up Maya anyway. So... Nope, nope. I didn't go up one more time. That's what I want. Let's get Maya back. Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Absolutely, Maya. And then we'll have our rent paid for the month. We should just tell Maya that so that she believes it. And then whenever she brings it up to Edgeworth, she'll be like, hey, Edgeworth, thank you for posting bail for me and for paying for our month's rent. And then he'll be just like, what? And she'll be like, yeah, Phoenix told me all about how you were gonna pay for this month's rent. And then he'll just be in like that awkward situation where he kind of has to because it's Maya, but he'll also be like super pissed off at me. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. Yes, because that's what we need to do right now. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm, they keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Fair point. Alright. Back to Gourd Lake. So a lot of moving back and forth today. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta! Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbering any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Yeah, what does that entail exactly? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. You know, it doesn't surprise me. Even though I didn't really see anything, I kinda convinced myself I had though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine next time I witness a murder. Will you, though? Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder. What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy's fever. I mixed fervor and fever. Fever. Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta. You go, girl. I wish I could be an investigator photographer, too. Gordy fervor. Gordy fever. Gordy fever, yeah. Finish your spirit medium training first. This sounds like me, moving on to something else after I've spent a little bit of time on something. I get into something else and then the other thing just gets put on hold. I understand the struggle, Maya. Don't worry. Phoenix might not know, but I do. I understand. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. I don't think that's how this works, Lotta. But sure. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? Well, obviously we don't even know what terms we're agreeing to yet. We're just gonna say, yeah, let's go. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. I'm gonna be real with you, Lotta. We probably have a little bit more money than you. Do we look poor? Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa! Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to tell me first, got it? Oh, okay. Right. See you later. Okay, Nick. Let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? I don't know, Phoenix, but... Are you serious? Larry Larry has gone all out with this. What's that? That's the Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya! Larry? What the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. Or Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It'll be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's really impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Let's examine this freaking impressive looking thing. This looks like one of those things that you punch and it's gonna like rock back and forth. I used to have one of these. Actually, I think I had two of these. I think one of them you filled with water and then the other one actually had sand in it. Weebles wobble, but the don't. Weeble wobble, but don't fall down. Yeah, I loved that thing. You don't really see those anymore. Like, I don't remember the last time I saw one of those in like a store. Those things are fun though. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. He does kind of obstruct the lake a little bit. I'm gonna give you that. I guess it's good advertising. Oh, Maya's not happy. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. But that's like every fan of Phoenix. Oh, I didn't notice this before. What's this machine? That's a compressor. Little bit! Welcome back! Quick recap. We got Maya out of detention. Funnily enough, Edgeworth covered her bail. So yeah, Edgeworth the nice guy. So we're back at the lake, and we're pretty much talking to Larry, who has this massive Steel Samurai, I assume one of those little punching things. Yeah, apparently he was grateful to Maya for basically saving the trial and being held in contempt of court, so. Yeah, we're talking to Larry, and his girlfriend apparently got him this for him. I used to fill up that balloon there with air. Huh? Neat! Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. He does have a girlfriend, and there is a lot of reason to suspect she's a model. Larry's got expensive taste, okay? I can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add wrong voice. I have to juggle so many voices in this game, it's unreal. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea! Magner, you jealous of your girlfriend. What have I done? Yeah, Phoenix, he doesn't need any more ideas. Those flags look sadly out of place here. I have to agree, they don't really fit. If anything, those should just be Japan flags. Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky. Phoenix is getting poetic again. I don't know. I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know of the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is that? Our local fair used to do it every summer. I guess we're the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. We already went through this. I'm sure it's because it's a gourd bug. Yeah. All of this is new. But that's the same. No, I'm not into guys. I almost didn't see that signpost. Both docks, right exit, that's the same. There's the Aeropostale trash can again. Trash can's empty, at least the place is well maintained. Alright, I feel like... he's probably gonna say the same thing about this. America, Germany, Japan, Brazil, Luxembourg, Bangladesh, India. Bomb star's supposed to be green. Oh, look at Korea, People's Republic, China, UK, Australia. Ah, Rezi knows her flags. I did a multiple choice test recently, and for flags, and I got most of them right. I think I only missed one or two, which was very surprising for me, because I would not say that I'm very knowledgeable on the world flags. I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. She's really hung up on this waterfall thing. Some of the Afghan carried matches and grip maps still. Yeah, I think those are pretty hard to get straight. I mean, and a lot of flags just generally look the same. Anyway, alright. Let's talk. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right. And the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? You're like yawning. Huh? Oh, the big guy? Hold up, I gotta pick up my phone for this. Yeah, I get sleepy. I don't know why. I get sleepy playing at this time of day, which is really strange. Vexiology, I guess. Study of flags is another of my hyper-focuses. Hyper-focuses. No, but like, I'll stay up really late. It's just, I don't understand what it is. Maybe it's all the reading? I don't know. Wait until you get our age, you youngster. I stay up later than probably you guys. I don't understand why this makes me sleepy. I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? I bet this is important for some reason. Don't know why. It seems important. Yeah, that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. Gotta be the game. It's a lot of reading and thinking. I guess if I read my books a lot. That could be it. I don't really know what other explanation there is. It broke a while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Could we show him something? Let's just show him this. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I am a mere seller of hot dogs. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't think he's really gonna have anything to say. So... let's just leave him here for now. You move... You're more than that to us, Larry. I'm sure he appreciates that, Rezzy. Larry doesn't seem like he has a lot of friends. I feel like Phoenix and Maya are pretty much Larry's only friends. What I don't understand is how he's able to net models. Allegedly. Like, the only thing I can figure is that Larry is just loaded, and he's just like their sugar daddy or something. I think that was covered. I think that's why they're with him. But like, where's Larry getting all this money? He's got that himbo energy. Yeah, he's just got his own kind of energy, and he just draws in the ladies. Phoenix, you need to take some lessons. What's she doing here? We saw her at the entrance. Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? Not a thing. No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no you don't. What? Choo! I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Oh no, poor Phoenix. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. Yeesh. You gotta get yourself a DSLR, Lotta. Yeah! What Rezzy said. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO! I've never heard anyone pronounce it this way. UFO? UFO? Anyway, if I can't make a career making photo this time round, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. I assume this is because we don't have evidence, right? That's why it's not checkmarked? Checkmarked? Yeah, okay. Let's go, skip. The explanation. Okay, another hyperfocus we've touched on before. An SLR is a single lens reflex camera. Basically the type of camera you think of when you see professionals take photos, like what Lotta has. D means digital, i.e. high-end digital camera. That way you would for an actual film for this. Though at this point in history, a good memory card probably costs pretty much close to film anyway. Thank you for the explanation, Resi. That did... I assumed you were referring to a camera, but I was only about 70% sure, and I didn't want to be like, yeah, clearly you're talking about a camera, and then just be like completely wrong. Would they have digital at this point? What year is this? Do we even know? I never pay attention to the date. I mean, these games came out when I was in, like, high school, but that's not necessarily an indicator of when these games take place, so... That's a Google search! Cody had a digital point and shoot in the last case. They absolutely have DSLRs by this point, since this stuff always starts in the pro space. Yeah, and I imagine she probably has the money for it too. Yeah. All right. Well, they're fine. Oh, it doesn't say the year. Huh. Will somebody actually be here for the first time in ever? It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Alright. So... at some point, this area is going to be very significant. That's the reason why nothing's happening here. That's my theory. Something big or something important is going to happen here, because absolutely nothing has happened here at any point yet. So there's going to be something big that happens here. Wait, is this a crack? Is this a thing? A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. Alright, let me catch up with chat. Oh, and I have definitely heard people say UFO as UFO before, but it's always struck me as strange. Yeah. I mean, I guess phonetically, if you look at it, it makes sense to say UFO. I guess, but it's still weird. Yeah, it's still weird. I don't like. I got a Canon T1i back in 2009. It was a pretty penny, but I got to write some of it off since I needed it for class. But I just forgot about Cody when this game took place. Yep. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. It must be off screen. Yeah, I was curious about that. Interesting. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. That is very presumptuous of you to say, Phoenix. How do you know there's not any clues there? This is literally very close to where the murder took place. Let's try going to the precinct, you know? I gotta use Canon XSI for a unique class in like 2014-ish. I still have it. May not have the paper specs of the modern DSLRs, but if you know how to use it, you'd never know. Should share some of the photos I've done at some point. Yeah, you should, Resi. Especially if that's like one of your big interests. I'm sure you've got a few nice ones. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Are you broke, Gumshoe? I can relate with that. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal. None of these cases ever do. None of them ever do. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? I was just thinking about something. I wonder if the reason why all these... You notice how all these signs are blurry? So the original game was released on the Nintendo DS, or maybe it was the Game Boy Advance. I think the Game Boy Advance maybe was first released in Japan, and then the DS came as it came to North America. I wonder if the reason why these are so blurry is because there was never really any text on them to begin with. Just like black pixels made it to seem like it was text, and that's why they're blurry on like the upscaled version. Yeah. Like it can only shoot 12 MP, which modern smartphones can beat the pants off of, but I can run circles around any smartphone, everything besides pure resolution. Yeah. Just thinking. Just theory crafting. The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Oh, he's gonna get mad. We're just wasting our time. Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the whole deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. Nice deep, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Oh, I don't remember this. You can take whichever one you like. Oh, it's multiple ones. Oh, this'll be cool. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile! Missile! Here, boy. Ah, it's a pupper! Shiba Inu, if I'm not mistaken. They're close enough to one. Woof, he says. We have a police pupper on the case. The goodest pupper. The finest pupper in the precinct. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick. Cute dog. Totes cute. Corn Stoopy's real sister has one. As opposed to Corn Stoopy's fake sister, who does not have one. Ah. A little bit more, a little bit more. And this will help us how? Phoenix, are you dense? Next, secret weapon number 2. A fishing pole. Now this is more like a Phoenix you should ask that question about. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. He's very optimistic about this fishing pole. And his fishing pole is nothing more than a glorified line on a stick. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please. I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3. A metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Oh, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. Do they, though? Do they, though? Oh, we're absolutely gonna pull something out of the lake. That's gonna blow the whole case open. I know. We will. Can't make up my mind either. We're totally the opposite. Well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Okay. So we're gonna save. Now, I don't remember which one of these. I don't know if all of them are useful or just one of them is useful, and then I don't know which one is, if that is the case. So, I would like to explore all the options, if possible. But I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil things for myself. So, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Which one are we grabbing? Are we gonna get the pupper? Are we gonna get the quote fishing pole? Or are we gonna get the metal detector? I feel like the metal detector is gonna give us something really big. Alright, we have one vote for the pupper. Do we have any other votes for the pupper? Any more votes for pupper? Hey, if it doesn't work out, you can just reload. That's true. I feel like each of them will give you something, and you just have to figure out how it fits in. You could be right, Resi, because I feel like I want to say that I might remember that being a thing. Alright. That's just how I'd have designed it. Could be. Alright. We're gonna do pupper. Pupper first. Can we borrow missile? The best pupper. The finest pupper in the lands. Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. Yes! He's so cute! Oh boy. K9 unit missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. A K9 unit in training. Very cute with shiny eyes. Are Shiba Inu's good police dogs? Anybody happen to know? Let's see what happens if we show him the pupper. Missile is a big star in criminal affairs. Why is he named Missile? They are super smart, so I think they would be for a detective. Never owned a Shiba Inu. Huh. Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. But I hear he's aptly named for what it's worth. But can we launch him out of a cannon? Or sorry, not a cannon. A missile launcher? Alright. Let's see what missile can do. Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, right. I could be mistaken, but I'm fairly certain they're one of the smartest dogs in Japan. Interesting. They come from Japan, right? I'm pretty sure they come from Japan, if I'm not mistaken. That little creature of the detectives. Are you calling... What? You're calling Missile a little creature? Hey, I was right. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy. Good boy. Look at his face. He turned evil. Look how angry he is. What'd you do to him, Larry? What's wrong, Missile? Oh my gosh. What's going on? Missile! Missile! What? Oh, it was after his hot dogs. Oh, poor Larry. My samurai dogs. Wow. He ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. It's going to have to this time. Oh, poor Larry. Hey, Larry, look, it's Missile. I'm sure Larry is keenly aware of Missile at this point. Isn't he cute? Keep that mud away from me. What am I going to tell the big boss? Is a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for a mafia money laundering scheme. Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened. Oh, right. My poor dogs. You want to meet a cute pupper? Hey, Lotta. Oh, cute. He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are ones that you use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, I don't think most people would, if I'm gonna be honest. Probably a weird thing to think about. Is that it? Is that it for Missile? Just like, a little thing with Larry? Does Edgeworth like puppers? Huh. Oh, okay. Well, something's happening here. Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. Can you examine more stuff with the dog? I can try. Oops. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. It's a lot of trees here. I guess that's why they call it a nature park. It's quite pretty when the cherry trees along the lakeside blossom in spring. Today, it's just cold. There wasn't really a lot to examine on this page at the get-go, anyway. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. It's a little cold for picnicking these days, though. Well, apparently not for a lot of people, including Lotta. Alright, nothing there. I mean, I guess if we didn't examine all this stuff earlier, we would have been examining it now. Since it doesn't tell me if anything new is updated. Nothing here. Yeah. Lotta's camera is staring out at the lake, as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. That would really suck. So far we're... Ooh, wait! Oh, this is new! Hey, Nick! What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No, no. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? We heard this already! Is this gonna be the same? Yeah, this is the same. Alright, last spot. Let's see. I don't think this had anything. No. Alright, well, it's currently looking like Missile is a bust. That's fine. We got to take out Best Precinct Pupper. Yeah, there's really nowhere else to go, so... I guess we're getting the next one. Yeah, sure, pal. I know, we gotta put Pupper away. But I have to take back the last one I lent you. Department policy. Is it department policy to just let you rent it out to people? Alright, let's go down the list. Let's get the fishing pole. Can we borrow that flimsy looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Detective Gumshoe's personal fishing pole. Sadly, flimsy and of dubious utility. Wait! This is checkmarked now. I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna save. I'm gonna try an experiment. What if I take the metal detector? Can we borrow the metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything! Makes noise when metallic objects are near. Useful detection device. Hey, we got an achievement! I was just seeing if that would still be checkmark. Like, if it unchecked, then I would know that, like, that wasn't the thing. Alright, let's get the flimsy fishing pole. Alright. Do all this again. Hey, Larry. What do you have to say about this crappy fishing pole? You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy. You really gonna try to fish out a monster? To save Edgeworth, yes. Brings a tear to my eye, in more ways than one. Okay. Something's happening. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you going to use for bait? Oh. Yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would I figured something like this would happen. What? Phoenix! How dare you! We should have brought Missile along with us too, at least then we'd have bait. Phoenix, that is banned speech. That is banned speech. How dare you? Nick! How could you? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. She hit me. Okay, watch this, Nick. Yeah, I know. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or foods, okay? Here we go. My leg. Oh, Lada's not gonna be happy about that. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lada. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor, poor wallet. Oh, boy. Well, we're just costing her all kinds of money. Lotta, wait for catching Gordy. A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes, I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh. Never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. I don't believe it. No, I don't either, Phoenix. I don't either. Alright, last place to check. And there's nothing. Alright. So that leaves the metal detector. Whoops. Nope. Not that. It's unchecked, interestingly. Alright, yep. Alright, so obviously this is going to get us something. And actually, let's show him the metal detector. Why not? Okay, nothing. All right. What about you? You probably don't have anything to say either. Oh, okay, she does. Hey, Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. Oh. I hadn't thought about that. What do you mean you hadn't thought about that? What did you expect to find relating to Gordy with that? Alright, last stop. So obviously this is gonna be something we need. It's gotta be. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something. sure is loud enough about it. Well, that is their job, Phoenix. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. And Phoenix said there's no clues back there. You guys remember that? You remember Phoenix saying that there's nothing back there? Freaking Phoenix. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick. Look. Interesting. That looks like an air can. And those flags look a lot like Larry's flags. Huh? An air tank? The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, why'd you think it was Gordy? Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. You're just now noticing, Phoenix. It looks like a string of flags? Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. Yeah, in true Phoenix Wright style, just taking whatever the heck we want. It's heavy. An empty air tank. The valve is open and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. So we know where we're going with this. We know who we're going to talk to about this. Alright, Larry. What's the story behind this? What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. I mean, honestly, I feel like either one of these is applicable. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? What? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Why is everybody in this world a compulsive liar? Like, seriously. You're not on trial, Larry. You can be honest. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Look, like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something, Larry? You'd use this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. He's terrible at lying. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it, just once. And, didn't go so well, as I suspected. No, ask more about it. It didn't go so well? Resi, yeah, could've. I was thinking about that too. That maybe this is one of the bangs. Either related to Gordy sighting or at the murder. What if one of the shots was the figure going boom? That's what I was thinking. Like, this is related to either Gordy or the night of the murder. That extra shot that we don't have accounted for. Possibly? It's related to one of them. Or both of them. Yeah. You think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I don't really want to talk about it. Tell us, tell us. You're not gonna say no to Maya, are you, Larry? Maya is like my trump card. Like, if someone doesn't like Phoenix, there's always Maya. Everybody loves Maya. That's why I keep her around. Whatever. It's like what I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... there's the shot. There's the bang. There's the bang. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. That explains why it wasn't there. He had to get a new one. A new everything. It just took everything with it. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Interesting. But how does all this tie together? Okay, we can ask more. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. That's well before the murder. 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kian gave me that steel samurai after all. The weird hair thing at the top of the steel samurai. Could someone have seen that floating and thought it was Gordy? I mean... possibly, but this picture looks a lot like a Gordy. Huh. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. He actually recovered it. Wait, the night before last night. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hey, Mosho! Welcome in. So the night before last night was, this is the 26th, the 25th, the 24th. Okay, so he found it. Wait. Yeah, he found it the night of the murder. Wow, okay. I thought they were the only ones out there on the boats, though. Where did we hear that from? How are you doing, Mosho? It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. Larry, I'm gonna strangle you. I'm gonna strangle you. I'm gonna take those flags that you got hanging up and I'm gonna attach that air can to you and send you up into space and into the lake. That's for filling it in for the peanut gallery, Phoenix, I know. There's gonna be a murder today! But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. It's too bad. It's not all bad. We solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Yeah, so we're definitely operating on the fact that the Gordy sighting was Larry's mishap. And that's what we're gonna tell Lotta, which, to me, I wouldn't say that's proof, but we do need that information that she's got, so... Wait, can we just... Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? We found him. I'm pretty sure either one of these are gonna get me to where I need to go. So we're just gonna be like, we found him. Huh? Gordy? Oh, we found him already. What? I haven't seen any monsters yet. Y'all for real? Gordy really exists? Wait, I need proof. You get a photo? Of course I have proof. No fair, Nick. It was when I went into the bathroom, wasn't it? Freaking Maya. That's when you made contact with Gordy. Enough jabbering already. Let's see your proof. Take that! Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot. He's calling Larry an idiot. Poor Larry. An idiot who happens to be a friend of mine. Tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? Larry really is the butt of the jokes, eh? He really is. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. I want to see how this thing ends up looking like this. That's what I want to see. At the same time, Phoenix, that's a really big stretch. That's a huge stretch. Like, am I wrong to think that, first of all, that doesn't look anything like it, and second of all, that this happened the second that this camera went off that made it look like a sea monster? Is that just me, or what? Like, I'm not just tripping, right? This photo Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Exactly, Maya. That's exactly what I'm saying. I would not be convinced by that. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Poor Lotta. But at the end of the day, we need that info. And maybe Phoenix doesn't believe this himself. You're coming at this wrong way. If the photo hadn't taken a picture of it looking like a steam monster, it wouldn't have blown up. Because it looks like a steam monster, even have a photo to look at. Well, I think the legacy of Gordy existed before this incident happened. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think that Gordy, the sea monster, existed before the hype resurfaced about Gordy. I agree. It would make more sense if the scenario played out the way that you said it, Rezi. And I could be wrong about what I'm saying. But I feel like that's what I remember from like the very beginning of this case. But I'm not sure. So, tell us this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? Yeah, this place has been abandoned for like forever. There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah. The night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. We have repeatedly. We have repeatedly what? Sorry, I missed that. What's this about twice? Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. Oh, yeah. Are we finally gonna get to see something there? Oh no, there's something on this photo, Lotta. I guarantee it. You're in a video game! Do you think the photo is of a... You know, Magner, I actually don't. Considering what this game is rated, I don't think that would have gone over well. Yeah. Wrong stream, Magner. Maybe the next one. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but... yeah, that's okay, Magner. Next stream, maybe. Here, take it. I want to see this picture. Chosen empty lake, taken automatically on 12/24 at 11:50. So that is really close to the murder time. That's the story's Midnight Dream stream. No, that is not my Midnight Dream stream. Little bit, stop slandering my name. No! Why would it have taken a picture then something had to set off? Exactly. Alright, let's I'm sitting here thinking about what's on it. Let's actually look at it. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Oh, Lotta. He can't advertise it here because of the children. I don't advertise it anywhere because it doesn't exist. Little bit. I will take you to court for slander. Not the children. See, Magnerd, I'm on the same page. Not the children. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend still lives on, yeah. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh my gosh. Slander? I resent that. In print, it's libel. Libel. Is that your new nickname for a little bit? Someone should whip that butts into shape. Maybe you should be the one to do it, Maya. No, don't examine. This is what I want. Libel. Lizables. Lizables. Les Lizables. Alright, let's look at this. Let's actually look at this. Wait, what? I can't look at it. Are you serious? Oh, you are kidding me. I wanted to see. Do I have to link you to the Spider-Man scene? You might have to. Libel. Yeah, it's not ringing any bells. I'm so disappointed. Libel. Noun. A published false statement that is damaging to a person's reputation. That sounds like a good nickname to me. Alright, he doesn't know about that. Okay. Wait a second. This is where we're going. You guys are like distracting me with this freaking silly slander stuff. I was about to go somewhere else. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Thanks, little bit. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Knock on the door. Something. What are we checking out? There's nothing. Wait, hold up. Can we just... We can just walk right in. Why haven't we done this before? Linked it in Pit's Discord. Oh my gosh, okay. Should I check now? Alright, I'll check now. Sure, let's check. General chat? There it is. Alright. This is probably going to come through the audio.
Spider-Man wasn't attacking the city. He was trying to save it. That's slander.
It is not. I resent that. Slander is spoken. In print, it's libel.
In print, it's libel. I never caught that in Spider-Man, but granted, I was really young when I watched that. Oh my gosh, Lil Bit, that's the perfect nickname for you. In print, it's libel. In print, it's Lil Bit. Spoken as slander. In print, it's Lil Bit. It's a burb. It's a little burb. Meg. Yeah, you. There's a hobo in the shack. There's a freaking hobo in here. He's not the boat rental guy. He's just staking it out in here. He's just squatting in here. He killed the real boat shack owner and he's taking up residence. He's like a skinwalker. He just took the boat rental guy's job. Squatting like a champ. We have 2 murders to deal with. The case of the missing boat rental man and the murder on the lake. Who the frick is Meg? Eek! Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you 2 been? Been worried sick. Don't tell me this is the other witness. This guy is not... He is not... What's the word? He's not competent to stand in court. He's not competent as a witness. There's no way. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! How do you know? You've barely spoken to him. He's acting crazy. He's already half senile. Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? A little bit. Does he sound sane to you? He's only looking for Meg. Well, he's clearly thinking he runs a pasta shop too. Completely and totally sane. He cooks pasta in his boats, and then he rents out the boats. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You'll make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running and an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello? Hello? What? Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Nobody got shot. The other person only slipped on the pasta boat and fell. Yeah. Now we just have criminal negligence. Keith. Yes. Don't acknowledge him. Don't act like your name is Keith. I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. That's actually not a... Okay, I'll give it to him. That's actually not a bad name for a noodle shop. Especially if he really leans into, like, the water scene. Slipped on a pasta boat? But that's impossible! Oh my gosh, Rezi. That was so bad. That was actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I almost just choked on my secret second s'mores bar, Rezi. Did you come up with that, or did you find that on the internet? You came up with that, right? Oh my gosh. Rezi, you need to write a pun book. You need to write and publish your own pun book. I'm convinced. That one was really clever. That one was really good. I'm not much of a pun guy myself, but I do recognize a well-written pun. Nick? What's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello! Hello! What? Yep. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. He can die happy. He can die happy now. Keith and Meg are taking over his pasta shop. Alright. Let's see what this guy's got going on. He's got some fish posters, or fish drawings. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. How do you know so much about fish? Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. I mean, barring all those abhorrent, unsightly burn marks, yeah, I guess so. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You call that tidy? You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. What's this called? What's this called? A kotats... It's on the tip of my tongue. Kotatsu. That's not right. Somebody tell me. Tonkatsu. Yes, that sounds right. That sounds right. We're gonna go with that. Tonkatsu. I wanted to... I couldn't... A kotatsu. That sounds more right. I think Mosho's right. So I was right. Did I say it that way? I think I did. Look, Nick. He has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. Tonkatsu is a breaded pork. That's why I was so confused, because I wanted to say tea. Like, I was thinking of that it was a food, and that's what was throwing me off of thinking it was kotatsu. I think I'm just hungry. I've made it before. You know what? I bet if someone opened like a lawyer office where you could like sit down, drink tea and coffee on like one of these, I think people would really like that. Get all cozy. Like, everything doesn't have to be like pure business, you know, like freaking white or like off-white walls, bookshelves, and like all formal and stuff. We need to get away from that mentality. Let's make things fun looking and fun again, right? Like, let's go into a lawyer's office and see like a kotatsu and freaking some coffee assortment out. Like some cool posters. And what, talk about murders? Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick. Nick is just not seeing the big picture here. It's gonna catch on, trust me. Wow. He has a television here too. Wait. As opposed to where? Store advocating for a woke lawyer's office. Absolutely, Resi. Absolutely. If I walked into a lawyer's office and it looked not like a lawyer's office, I'd be kind of into it, you know? What is this green thing? Look, a little safe. What, Maya? Is the safe in danger? Everybody's just dying of laughter at home right now. It's locked. That's the kind of jokes I'm making. Stupid ones. This fishing pole looks expensive. Alright, I think it's just the parrot now. Yeah. Yeah. No applause. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. Well, that woke him up. What? You forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Oh, it's a she. Her name? Polly! How you been? Hello, hello. What? See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Interesting. Okay. Polly has been added to the court record. Oh, don't tell me the parrot is the witness. That would be something. Indeed. The erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker answers to the name Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly. What? Cute. Maya's found a new friend. Alright, let's talk to this sleepy guy. We don't even have a name, we just have caretaker. And pop! Hey! A pasta shop? Hey, yep. You think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone? My father started it, you know. So that makes you the third generation. Meg? Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith? Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is the boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. So now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep the boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've gotta find some way of getting information out of him. Unfortunately for Olds McGee here, Olive Garden is headquartered in Florida, so his assertion is false. I feel like he's one of the last people I would trust to know much of anything about anything. I wonder if this is a reference to Grumpy Old Man to when that lady tried to turn the bait shop into a Thai restaurant. That would be a next level reference, Mosho. the developers of this game secretly are huge grumpy old men fans. I would love it. It'd be so deep. That'd be crazy. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? What? 1228, what? Oh, right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking. The bird's a snitch. Hey, Salty. That bird is a snitch. And I think this bird is gonna tell us some very juicy information. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. That's what you guys do best. Snitches get stitches. Oh, don't hurt the bird. So we're gonna wait about the safe in case we actually can steal from this old man. Let's do this. And pop! Now listen here, Keith. How are you doing, Salty, by the way? Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow lioli? I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. If that bird is a snitch, does that mean it has to worry about getting sniped? Sniped. That bird is a snitch. I didn't catch that one. A little bit did. Snipe the snitch. Snitch, snipe. Snitch, snipe, snipe, snitch. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Okay. Let's see about that safe. Nope. Nope. The code was 1228. Snipe is a type of bird. I see. I learned that from Up. And actually, that's what I thought of when you said that. I still didn't connect it. Is that it, though? The bird in Up is Kevin! The story never went to a snipe hunt as a youngin'. I didn't. Whenever I saw Up, that was the first time I had ever heard of that. Funnily enough. That's really it, though? There's nothing? Are we done? Can we show him something? I'm not gonna snore every time. I'm getting tired of snoring. Yeah, listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow lioli. Alright. So he's just gonna say that about everything. I guess we just leave. I don't think I'm missing anything. Doing good, Salty. Man, is there anything here? Nope. All right, let's go back to the precinct then. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. Well, that doesn't give me a lot of options on where to go. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving so much more fun. She's so mischievous. It's not gonna be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right. I'll behave. Oh dear. Maya's my spirit animal. Mosho, I think even you are a bit too chaotic for Maya. Maya channels some chaotic energy, but you are just, you take chaos to the next level. Maya respects Edgeworth. Yep. That she does. Well, what should we do? I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal? Well, any thoughts you want to share? Maya sells cocaine to teenagers. I don't think we want to... I wouldn't go that far, Mosho. Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think. Poor Maya. She probably thought about Mia the whole time she was in there. Alright, so far we're coming up with a whole lot of nothing. Wait, is Grossberg here? No, of course not. Of course he wouldn't be. Be too easy. Is Edgeworth here? No! Okay, so we are very clearly missing something. We've checked everywhere. Well, there's only 2 people that we can talk to. So it's got to be one of these 2. It's got to be the old man. It's got to be. There's something in here we're just missing. Same thing. I think most just incriminated himself. Oh, Mosho, they've got a point. They got a point. What's under this table, sir? You got some suspicious contraband under there? You got a dead body under there? Well, the safe is right here. And they don't really do anything with it. Wait, birds aren't real. I bet that's actually an AR-15 with feathers. I think you're right, Salty. That's the most out-of-place bird I've ever seen in my life. I know, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. And, yeah, since it's checkmarked, that means that there's nothing else to do with it for now. And he don't got nothing to say. Alright, so let's try showing him some stuff. We already showed him this. What does he got to say about Gordon? He's gonna tell me about that freaking rainbow-lioli. There's nothing in the trash can, unfortunately. We can't even return the metal detector to Gumshoe because he's not there. What are we missing? Not that I know of. It kind of just automatically registered when I went into the scene. Getting sick of that rainbow-lioli. He wouldn't really... There's no reason to think that he'd know anything about any of this. Maybe it's with Larry. I don't know. Basically their own countries along with Texas and Florida. Is there anything else here? Why are we getting so stumped? Nothing. Leave us out of your antics. What do you have to say about this? Nothing. Just show him everything, I guess. I don't know. Wait, do his buttons look like eyes to anyone else? They absolutely do. And look! Whenever he moves his hand, the picture gets messed up. It like flexes upward. I don't know if you guys can see that on stream, but like it messes up the picture. We don't even have the air can anymore. There's those are transplants during probably aren't real, don't believe them. Okay. It's all a conspiracy! This game is not giving me a lot to go on. Nothing to examine. Is there something at the police precinct? Actually, let's check that out, because I didn't examine everything there. Maybe there's something new. Detective's desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny. They're a lot tidier than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Yeah, we saw that already. Must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Resistance is futile. We have you surrounded. It's not too late. Release the hostages. Okay, we've seen this. Those are female police officer. Yeah, we've already seen that. Rook to bishop 7. Checkmate? I don't believe it. You must be playing chess on the computer. Well, that's new, but it doesn't really help us. Dang. It's the Blue Badger. It's my idea, I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. There's just like nothing. There is a whole lot of nothing. We already went here. Yeah. Can we do anything here? An elegant ebony case, and if we're not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Yeah, we've read this like 5 times. All of this is old territory. We've already read this the last case ago. Pretty sure it was last case. It's been a while ago. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Well, I think we pretty much ruled out anything anywhere else. I just don't know what. I just don't know what. Unless we just present everything. We're just gonna spam present everything. We already did all that. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's everything for him. There's nothing we can examine here. There's absolutely nothing. That just leaves this. Alright, let's just show him everything. Maybe he'll open up if he knows I'm gonna turn. Okay, that did something for some reason. That a lawyer's badge? Freaking finally! How was I supposed to know that that's what I do? Okay. At least we're getting somewhere. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. Yeah, apparently. Although, I don't know what would possess somebody to think that they need to flash their lawyer badge at this half-senile, sleeping man to get him to talk. I don't understand how someone would think that, but... I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick. Now's our chance to clear things up. Sir? No. I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Makes sense now. He knows you're not a cop. He has no reason. You're not a cop, and he has no reason to talk to him. I guess. There's no telling who this guy would talk to or wouldn't talk to. Alright, we're gonna... Unfortunately, we're gonna lie to this guy and say we're gonna run his wet noodle shop. I know. Run the noodle. We're gonna run the noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. So Phoenix is just lying to himself now. He won't remember you in a day or two. I know, he probably won't. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg. Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? And what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello? Hello? He's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? What, you mean that was all nothing? You won't be needing that badge to run a pasta shop. Toss it. I think I'll hold on to it if you don't mind. Are you serious? Alright, well let's just start listing off stuff. He fell asleep. Stick him up! Alright, let's show him the gun. Let's point a gun at him. That'll get him talking. Nope, Resi, it had the opposite effect. Alright. Well, like we did before, let's just show him a bunch of crap until he... You've seen this? You know something about this? Keith? Yes? It's okay, you can call me Dad. Oh my gosh. Dad? You know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes? Yes? I know all about that. I've seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. So we can ask him about it now? We can. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say? He doesn't remember. Yep. I forgot. What did I tell you? I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Larry either. I was thinking it was going to be a new character, possibly the murderer. But apparently not. He comes up and tells me to come down court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, Have we forgotten something? Oh, what's he gonna say? Or it's a she. What's she gonna say? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you serious? Has the same reaction? That's the last thing I expected it to say. Who did it hear that from? The old man? The caretaker? What the heck? Could be. Could be, yeah. Could be that too. What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean... Dad! Don't fall asleep. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? We don't know his name either, yeah. What's his if this is... Hold on, I had a thought. So we don't know his name. He says he forgets things. What if he was directly involved in DL6 and he doesn't remember? That's crazy. What would that bird know, Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Oh, this is getting crazy. Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? Oh, let's just get straight to it. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand to testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. It does, Maya. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think it has something to do with this current case. Oh, it absolutely does. tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. Are we gonna have to ask Edgeworth? Though, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Alright, so he needs evidence. Are we just gonna show him the bird? Probably. Let's try this. Sorry to disappoint you, pal. I'm drawing a blank. Yeah. Okay. Let's show him the bird. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Yeah, freaking my exact reaction, Gumshoe. This, like, completely blew me away. Reading that blew me away. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Well, Gumshoe, that's why we need to see the file. Wait, what if... Well, he obviously is Phoenix. What if the old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be... Wait a sec. What if he was the one that got... What if he's the murderer that killed Edgeworth's dad? He's gotta be. This has gotta be the guy that killed Edgeworth's dad. I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. He's gotta be. There's no way he's not. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Oh, this is gonna be something. Let's get to it. This is getting juicy. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. This station is okay, at least this department is only 10 years old? That's pretty young. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you need to know about DL6. I'll go get the right file. Bureau files have collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow, these are all case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. In a minute, Maya. You know the drill, I gotta examine everything that I can possibly see. Looks like there are files inside the glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. Must keep important case files in there. This cabinet is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons. Others are... who knows what? Most of it just looks like random junk. I think that's often how evidence is. A lot of random junk. Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for? Don't touch that, it's evidence. Maya! Keep your hands off of things! Alright. Well, let's start at the top. The case summary. Well, first, I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go. December 28th, 2001. Okay, well, there we go. We've answered it. We've got the date. 15 years ago would mean that the current date is 2016. Boom! For all of you that were curious. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. Oh, that's creepy. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. Dang. So the elevator triggered the elevator to not function. 5 hours. Dang. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Again with the 2 times. Where have I heard that before? We know where we've heard that before, Phoenix! It's sounds just like the current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. He lost all memory? After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. I know. I was just rolling with it, but yeah, freaking Ziploc sealed elevators. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? I think we know where Yogi has gone to. Maybe closer than we think. Maybe a noodle shop, perhaps? A wet noodle store? I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court.